You may be wondering, what in the world is she dancing about? Because I have some really exciting news that I've been sitting on the details for the last few weeks, and now I finally get to share them with you. Mark your calendars for March 14th because I am officially kicking off the launch of my brand new business, Dreams Unleashed. I've had the amazing opportunity to work with women across the United States to help them to discover, define, and boldly live out their God-given dreams. Dreams Unleashed is just one of those big God-sized dreams that I have. But this is the thing, it's not just going to be a launch party for me, it's a launch party for you and those big dreams that you have. What have you been dreaming about? What are those things that God has deposited in you that you really want to see happen, but they're so big and so lofty, and you already might be pressed for time, or you lack resources, or whatever the reasons are? You just need a little extra push. You need a coach that's going to be relentless for you. That's what March 14th is going to be about. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or maybe even Twitter, you've seen that I've shared my vision board book. This is the thing that I've been using for this year. If you're like me and so many other women, there are so many roles that I play in my life. You know, if I can go down the list, really when I name them all, I think I have about 17. But it's impossible for me to focus on all of those things. But by default, what some of us do is we just revert to whatever thing is screaming the loudest. That's not how vision happens. That's not how those big dreams are going to happen. You're going to have to be intentional about them. So what I did is I focused on what are the specific goals, those roles that I really want to pay more attention to, that I want to do more with. And that's where the vision board book comes along. Because each vision has a different outcome, or each role rather has a different vision, what I needed to do is I needed to separate them all. And so on the front of the cover, this is the book that you'll receive with this suggested minimum donation amount. And instead of a picture of me, I'm going to ask you to bring a picture of you, or you can put your picture on the front of your cover later on when you get home. But when we open up the book, for example, this is my focus as a mom. This is my vision for being a mom for this year. Things that I need to make sure I see happen, that I'd like to see happen, that God would like to see happen in my life. This is my focus on my marriage, creating that red hot marriage it is that I'm dreaming about. It's all already great, but there are just some things that I really want to focus on this year. This is building wealth. This is the area where I'm saving and creating, all those kinds of things, those big God-sized goals that I have there. This is self-care. And just beyond that, this is my family and friends, some things I need to do in my relationships. And then lastly, for me, one of my focuses was on my business. But this is the thing, we don't just stop there. Because how many of us get really pumped up after a workshop or a seminar or wherever it is that we go, and we're ready to roll, we're on fire, but 2 months down the road, we're right back in that vicious cycle again. We haven't really made the type of traction and the progress that we want to see happen. This is what the difference is going to be with your vision board book. There's two things. One is that on the back of every single one of those pages that I just showed, this is what I call the secret sauce for right now. This is the strategy. There are some specific questions here that I'm going to have you answer. We're actually going to walk through some of this on March 14th. There's some questions that you're going to answer that are going to help you to make sure that you don't fall right back into that cycle again. But this is the other thing. Because the vision board book is portable, I keep this with me everywhere I go. It's literally always in my bag. So whenever I'm sitting and getting ready to do some planning, and I do my planning always on Sundays, I pull out the vision board book and I look at where is it that you want to go, Michelle. So before I say yes to emails that are coming in and invitations, I look back to see where is it that I want to go. This is what brings me clarity about my yeses and my nos in life. So this is the thing, ladies. This is your year, but it's up to you. Are you ready to do the work? I know that you can, but I'm ready and I'm here to be your relentless coach to hold your feet to the fire. I want you to share this with a few of your friends, your colleagues, and even your family members who you believe also this will be beneficial to you. This is going to be our party, and I want to see you there because we're not just launching my dreams, we're launching your dreams too. If you have a commitment already, I'm telling you, this is the thing that it will be worth your time in reshifting some things to make sure that you're in the place. So you ready to party and launch your dreams? I can't wait to see you there. March 14th.